Hi everyone, this is Callum. This is part 2 of 2 from a 4-hour stream. If you haven't watched the first part, please do. It's linked in the description. If you have watched it, well, then enjoy the video.
Well, the last few hours have been fucking awesome.
Yeah. do 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 do.
So goofy.
That music really needed to be playing in that moment.
Yeah. Oh shit. Fucker. Oh.
Whoa, Sam, it's me. Sorry, didn't mean
What?
to startle
What?
you. Where am I? Back east of the tar belt. Your private room. You have Amelie to thank for that.
Where is she?
What's up with the mask?
We don't know.
She didn't head back east?
No, but after she saw to you, she contacted HQ and left us a message.
Saying what?
I'm going to finish what Bridget started. Just that, and then... gone.
He took Die Hardman hostage.
The director?
That part you believe?
Well, it would explain why we haven't heard from him for so long. I always suspected him.
What the fuck? Why do you have powers
I'm
now?
starting to piece together a different narrative. Something's been bothering me, you see. We've been operating on the assumption that Higgs was controlling Cliff. But that can't possibly be correct. Because Higgs is gone, and Cliff is still causing trouble.
You think Cliff is the mastermind?
Yes. He's likely holding Amelie and the director captive on the beach.
And that's where I'm going. Wait a minute. Where's Fragile?
She's safe here with us. But so long as you're over there, she won't be able to send you to the beach.
What?
You must understand, Sam. While you were unconscious, the situation changed quite a
What the
bit.
fuck is happening?
We'll explain everything. I promise. But first, you should rest. All right?
Fuck rest. I'm going back to that beach.
And little Lou doesn't need a break either, I take it?
What the fuck? And now he's happy. He's like, yeah, okay, cool.
What's with them fuck me eyes?
We have to swear in a new president and establish a functioning government. Only then will America be whole again.
Why don't you
Todd
say
points
that
out the
shit for
sync
someone who
levels and
cares?
rising.
I've done my part. Fuck America. We've got bigger problems now.
I hear you, Sam. Government is the least of our concerns at this point. Cliff has Amelie, which means there may not be anything left to govern come tomorrow, if tomorrow comes at all.
Then why aren't we out there doing something about it? I don't care what she is, only that we get her back.
Right you are. Rescuing Amelie and averting the 6th extinction are one and the same, but neither will be possible unless you first come back east. We are in no position to give you orders, of course, but believe me when I say it is the only way.
Fuck.
Sam, everyone's here but you.
Fragile transported us back to headquarters.
You okay?
Never been better. Oh. Delivering so many people in such a short amount of time is new.
Mama. No, Lochner.
Yeah, I'm here too. Figured I should lend a hand.
We're all waiting for you, Sam.
This is suspicious
No
as
way
fuck.
now am I hauling myself all the way back there. Come on, Fragile. Let's do this.
I can't, Sam. And not just because I'm a wreck. It isn't safe to use the beaches to move people anymore.
So you blew it on Lochner. And not me.
Yeah, what?
Good
Possibly as a result
choice.
of expanding the network nationwide. Too many beaches sharing the same space, wires get crossed, and so forth. You can see the toll it's taking on the network itself.
With things the way they are, it's too
Okay, so you do
dangerous
need to
risk
go
your
from
life.
coast to coast, except
Even
this,
if I reach
you
a
aren't
beach,
carrying a
there's no
person.
telling
You
when
just
I'll come
need to
out
get
on
there.
the side.
That's
And I
much
could get
better.
stuck in there.
We don't know that just yet.
That's why I can't go to you either.
Shared
Road
memories.
trip, road trip, road
Two
trip,
sides of a
road
coin.
trip.
the price of entry to her beach.
Get out of there and make sure you head east towards Lake Knot City. There's no cargo to deliver this time. Or rather, you're the cargo.
Yeah, it's just walk
That's
back.
the mission.
Thank God.
I kind of like that. That's fun.
That's fine. The thing that we were worried about is bringing Amelie back.
Yeah.
Gross.
Whew. I was so worried, man.
Okay, this is fine. I'm fine with doing this.
This is actually pretty fun in my mind because
Yeah.
you get to see all the shit we built on the way back, you know? Like, this is a pretty clever thing to do, I think. Like, as far as a final mission goes, I think this is one of the more clever ones I've seen
Yeah.
in the game.
Alright.
Especially if you've been doing what we've been doing and building
Yeah.
up zip lines.
The only problem is, like, from a logic standpoint, it is fucking baffling why they would grab Lochna and not Sam.
Yeah, exactly.
It is baffling.
It's so stupid.
Especially if they're like, we're on a time crunch. It's like,
Yeah,
alright.
get Lochna. The person who can do her job remotely. Yeah, or Hartman, who is probably safer in his lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, get those guys. Don't get Sam.
Yeah, literally no one else needed to go there.
No.
This child's special. One of a kind.
A baby candidate.
Either that or
A sacrifice.
What?
a foundation. A bridge.
What the fuck? It looks like the zip lines will carry you pretty much the whole way there. Well, God bless them.
Sam, it's Harvey.
Yay.
Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable
that's fine.
ways.
This guy don't look right.
Alright.
Don't look right.
What? Wait, turn to the right. Look up.
Oh.
Aurora Borealis. The BB you're using can't be as old as pre-cancer Bridget. They said they disposed of BBs after a year at the beginning. Interesting. Ours is clearly pretty old because Lou is clearly pretty old because what you call it? He remembers Mads. In these uncertain times when you can trust no one, not even your friends, you can trust one thing. That's low roar. I like that it cuts out the sound of the rain.
Yeah.
Like you can still hear it just a little bit. It's really cutting down the sound of your mic too.
Yeah, it's cutting down everything. They want you to
So
see
good.
lower.
Kojima's real plan was to make you develop an appreciation for low roar over the course of this video game.
I mean, it's working.
oh yeah,
I'm
no,
digging 'em.
I fucking love them now.
Low Roar must be so happy. They're like, man, we were like kind of popular, maybe, because I've never heard of them.
Yeah.
Motherfucker! You
You
imbeciles!
take your bike.
Yeah. But because of Kojima doing this now,
People are gonna be like,
people are gonna check them out and they're
Yeah.
gonna like buy their shit and stuff.
because I think the people who would play and enjoy this game for a while are pretty like I hesitate to use this term, but like pretty heady, like
What?
like
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that includes me. And like low roar is the perfect music for that.
Yeah. If we rob these guys, I'll get some good equipment and be able to.
That's true. I just blow past them. Fuck it. Unger says their most recent album had like 5,000 views and now it's up to 50 million.
Fuck. That's great.
Oh, that's awesome. I really like Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, get some terrorist boots.
That's firing. Oh,
I'd still take it. Ambush, motherfucker. Please work. Yes.
see ya.
What if they're gonna shoot at you on the way over?
God, I hope not.
Yes.
Yes.
That is on.
So the network begins.
So that is on Fuck Mountain. You'll have a slight jog after Fuck Mountain, but that's fine. Over to your one up there. That's fine.
I'm sorry, Lou.
Clearly not Lou. Oh my god! Hey, you only lost your floating care. Pick it up. Sam, that was really dope when he was parrying the bullets.
That was hype.
That was a hype as fuck.
Like, what? You can do that, BB?
That's awesome. Get going.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger and wanted
Sam,
to
what's
share
that
my
noise?
thoughts.
No, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the death Stranding. After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal Lou. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with
That's
him.
metal as shit.
One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know what I find, Sam.
Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, good point. You use your cup to talk to him, and you sure are using that to use the zip line. Or Mountain Knot City, sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
Lake Knot is that.
Yeah.
Okay, where?
Yeah, then go that way. No, not that one. Not that one. You want to go to the...
Well, that brings me back up there.
Yeah, and then I think there's one more that it connects to, if I'm not mistaken. Oh.
I don't think so. I think this is the end of our trip.
Oh. And then we gotta do the reverse mama run, which you've set up zip lines for.
Only a couple.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be grabbing a vehicle
And then driving a little
hoofing
bit.
it for a good chunk of it.
Ooh. Hey, you know what would be cool?
What's that?
If you jumped on the roof of that house.
I thought about it. I really did.
Christened. That road. Oh!
That's so good. Ow! The best part? It just recharges my legs.
Yeah. Who needs a car?
Mike?
It's a bike.
At the end of the road, there's no more road.
Damn it.
God damn it.
God.
I wanted to do the thing I saw online.
Do the cool wheelie thing.
Yeah.
So long. Cool bike trip lasted 5.5 seconds. Yup. So insane.
It's pretty dope. I guess I really don't need a bola gun. Part of me wants to bring a non-lethal rocket launcher.
Yes,
Just
the
for-
non-lethal
for
rocket
fun.
launcher. You know, I love the phrase non-lethal rocket launcher.
I mean, that's what it apparently is.
Honestly, this is like the most realistic road trip experience of like burning the fucking everything you have to make it to the next place, downing 5 Monster Energy drinks so you can continue on and then keeping on. That's correct. Foreigner says, Final Fantasy 15 was a pretty good road trip simulator at first. So, what I like about this game and what I like about Final Fantasy 15 are very different, because in my mind, there are 2 types of road trip. There's the type where you're caught up with your friends and you're going and seeing shit, like taking pictures, eating at diners, etc. And then there are the really reflective road trips where you're mostly either by yourself or like with company, but you're being quiet in the car. And this is the latter, and Final Fantasy 15 is the former. This isn't a fun road trip. This is a contemplative one, which I like a lot.
Fuckers, who's calling me?
Who's calling me?
Sam, you're not going to believe
bet
what
I
I
will.
found. It's about the BP experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand, supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void outs.
Yeah.
Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit.
Okay.
But it turns out that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of not cities for that very reason. Every single one you brought to the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Holy shit.
Huh.
That's why we installed the BB in the last city.
Yep.
That's genuinely a twist. Or not a twist.
Was
It's
it
like
twist?
it's not a twist, it's just like, oh fuck, okay. That's awesome. Good revelation.
This game has a really, really bad middle, and then, like,
Stellar beginning, or not a stellar beginning, okay beginning, stellar last end. Some of the characters are interesting, yeah, that's my big complaint. Like,
where the
fuck are
am
you
I going? Sorry, team.
Oh. Whoa.
We're fine. We're fine. Everyone calm down. We're fine. Fuck me. What was I doing?
Yeah.
Sorry, I really thought I was going in the right direction.
That's fine. I think if I was gonna rate this game based on the quality of each act, so far, Act 1 would be like 7.5 or an 8. Like, it's decent, it's pretty good. Middle act is a 4.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, hot damn.
It's really bad.
It's really bad. And the last shit we've been doing, 9. Easy. Maybe like 9.5, it's been really good.
Yo, do you want to get a bomb-ass motorbike?
Yeah, get a bomb-ass motorbike. I don't know if it'll keep up this pace, because it's been going real good, but yeah, we'll see. Fuck. Oh! Shoot that man! Levitates into the air. Oh shit! Nice. Oh! The bike just flies sometimes.
Out of my way, dickhead.
Oh, you got him! I appreciated that close-up the game gave us of the person's mask. It's like, you may be wondering how I got myself in this situation.
No, I can't ignore a good zip line.
Ooh,
Yep, that's
that
what we
looks
want.
like a good one. Whoa. Oh, damn it. Whatever.
You know what? Yes, you earned that.
Thanks for the help.
Thanks for the help.
Keep the change. What?
Are you joking me right now?
Are you shitting my nuts?
It's right there, motherfucker. 430. Back on the bike. Oh! Hey, that got you closer to where you needed to go.
Damn!
Oh, holy fuck.
Hey, not bad. Ruin.
Isaac, you dumbass.
I'll be the judge. That might explode. That
Oh, that one explodes! Exploding! Yeah, Mearshroom brings up a good point that we're, like, the game picks randomly which zip lines to spawn, so
yeah,
it looks at the average and goes, that one and that one, and then it's like 5 feet too far. It's like, oh, close.
Bum. Gotta cover up those. Copyright infringement.
What? Oh, we're just going. Check this out. Oh, dude, just walk out. It's right over there. Anyway, excuse me. Pardon me, Mr. Whale. I will be leaving now. Oh, shit. Build a zipline right now, and it'll just warp you to that one.
Good thinking.
There it is.
It's connected to something else, so... You're welcome, everyone.
Yeah, you're almost by Pizza Man. I'm gonna spoil what Pizza Man's deal is.
I think I read someone talking about it.
It's so funny. So, I'm gonna spoil Pizza Man's deal because we're not doing it. If you do all of Pizza Man's quests, and then after you get to Edge Knot City, if you go back and go check on him, you find a note saying, from Higgs, saying it was him just fucking with you. Real ass downpour.
Hey!
It's yours! I made this.
I made that.
This is mine. Oh, your ladder is deteriorating in the vicinity of Capital Knot City. The one on the East Coast. That's a shame.
Hey, Sam, I see you're coming up on late.
Turn around.
Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation.
Yeah.
It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions.
Huh.
This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges, towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director.
Yeah, they're kind of bad people.
Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
Bro, dude.
Got a moment, Sam?
Oh my god.
It's about the
You
director.
just called.
So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one.
That's it.
The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right,
Guys,
then
I gotta
we're in
drive.
serious
Guys,
trouble.
please.
Using the chiral network in Amelie's beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to
seems
stop
like
it,
a-
Sam. You've got to make the jump to
little-
Amelie's beach as
Seems like a
soon as
little
possible.
lot.
Get in and get her back.
Like we're taking a guess at his motivation.
If you can't,
I hope it's not
then we're
that.
all doomed.
You know?
It might be. Dicks.
Sam, you should be seeing my mother here soon, if not already. Load her up and let her go.
That's a glitch.
Yeah.
So we still have that build the road cutscene. Or mission. Here we go again.
I found out I was gonna be a father. I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. Sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
I'm bad. But you knew that immediately.
Yeah.
How did you know?
He just took the baby out of its container. Maybe that's what caused the fucking explosion and all the bullshit.
Holy shit, what if the baby's a repatriate?
Oh, dope.
And that's why the baby's even alive?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yep.
It's fucking Matt.
It's not, baby.
Who's even got that mask now?
Yeah, right. Loves that shot. Loves that shot.
He adores that shot. But you know what? It looks pretty damn
It looks good. It's in every fucking Kojima game. Like, I'm remembering Rat Patrol doing the same shit in FPS4.
Clifford Unker.
Oh, boy. I mean, we're going through episodes pretty quick now.
Yeah. Wow, that looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
That looked really good.
All this looks so fucking good. Here we go again. How many times can Mads emerge from goo in this game?
Like 4 times.
And then 4 dudes emerge with him, and then he does that same pose. Oh, okay, that's way cooler.
God, they made Matt such a badass. He's so cool.
My dear baby.
I was hoping I could like do an assassination.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay then. Well, he's a strand on someone. It's kind of rude.
Oh, what do you do?
I'll try to show you. Yeah, basically break their neck, and it's pretty rough.
Holy shit, you fucked him up. Oh my god.
War.
Nice! Holy shit!
Baby. We're getting out of here. I promise.
Say please.
Give me back my baby. Are you Clifford Unger? Who are you? Are you the father? They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Oh, that's really smooth. That was dope.
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this. Why are you helping me? If they catch you. Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
Oh, Die Hardman was a good guy. That was so good.
Mads is awesome.
I'm so sorry, Die Hardman. I'm so sorry. I made fun of your habits.
Hold on.
Okay, I deserve that shit.
He might still be a fucker.
Sam, we sent you back to Edgenot City as a joke.
Come on back.
Come on back, again.
Sam, we thought it'd make more sense if we met you up at Edgeport City, so we're there. Wanna join us?
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born.
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face.
Oh, okay.
Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edgenorth City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Emily was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Emily could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Emily is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Emily is Emily? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
How the fuck dare you make me give that much of a shit about Die Hardman in one cutscene?
It's all right.
The director jumped to the beach.
Holy shit!
Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
Really, Kojima?
Really? Then we shut off the power.
What happened?
The chiral network dropped
Amelie the
out.
what?
According to Luck,
Amelie the what,
it won't be
though?
long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was
Good.
saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach.
Okay.
Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist void outs, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
Like how she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her Homo Demons.
What about Bridget?
Wait, we're still sticking with that name, okay?
On the beach. You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
And then you just go and sit down on the bed.
Alrighty then.
That was bombshell after bombshell. Holy fuck.
The connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile.
Oh, you gotta carry shit this time.
So we'd like you to grab some
Good.
while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam. This is critical.
I'm scared to go too much further.
Yeah, because I think it'll turn into Endgame. So, oh God, I was going to take a break tomorrow. I kind of just want to sit down and finish this, like stream till it's done, if that sounds good.
I mean, I think we can keep going because we just entered chapter 13, right?
Yeah.
You know what day it is today, people? Today would be a very special day if your mommy hadn't. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon it'll be time for you to come out into the real world. I promise. And then, we can have a real party. Well, happy birthday.
$30 kilograms, that's really not that bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. God, and this last run is so easy.
So we think.
Holy shit.
What?
What did you do?
We'll be back here.
That's so mean.
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the Capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not-so-good news, Chiral printers are currently unusable due to the network instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
That's cool. But for the last, like, you need to use the other shit people have made.
Yeah, looks like we can use a bridge there. Boy, we might have to abandon this thing pretty quick. Well, actually, we go back. We made it.
Sembra just rams into 50 rocks. Low roar AMV.
Sam, we need to hurry.
Yeah, Andrew6468 points out that means if you start a new game, you can intentionally build and leave stuff here to make it easier on people in the final sections of the game. I think this is actually a fucking brilliant piece of game design. Having the time that you can't build shit be the beginning, because I think players, from a gameplay standpoint, are most willing to make this shit and participate in the early game before they get tired of it.
Yeah.
So, like, when it's a fresh concept, they're likely to build the shit out of the early zone, and then they see the rest of the world, and they're like, oh, that seems like a lot of work. So, I think game design-wise, this is fucking brilliant. It also, nobody will have built zip lines over here, so you have to drive the last part, because you only unlock that later.
Yeah.
Like, the likelihood of you finding a zip line is pretty low.
If we get submerged at all, we're fucked. So I'm gonna have to get off this thing and just walk my ass through this.
Yeah. Honestly, you might be able to blow past them.
There's just so many rocks is my problem.
I believe in you.
I'm glad you do.
You should save.
I was just thinking.
Not that I don't believe in you or anything, but you should definitely save the video game. Oh, you gotta climb off the bike, yeah.
It's fine. We're just gonna go for it.
Okay.
I got auto stick.
Oh. Oh? Oh, they're like 2 in 1 now. They predicted you'd come this way and they're just like, hey, bloody boys. Oh, that was dope. Holy shit, there's so many. Nice! Holy shit, this is awesome.
This thing turns very strangely. Need to go now.
Nice work. Marlins be like.
No shit.
You're so right. Yeah, Timefall shelters apparently repair containers. Woo! That worked out for us. Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Did it just instantly fix it up?
Wow.
Well, I'll be damned. Nice.
Holy shit. That's amazing.
Still gotta deal with BTs on this side. I take it all back.
Jinx that.
Yeah, sure did. Come on. That was incredible. I can't believe there was a fucking Mario and Princess Peach thing. What was that?
Yeah, that happened.
No, Princess Peach. What?
Kojima.
Am I high? Oh, cutscene, okay. God, so cool. Holy shit, that monster design. I love that. Good.
That's red.
You have to.
We have to.
It literally gave you the objective to defeat the BT.
You got it.
Sam, fight a kaiju. Sam. Sam. I am an otter, the apex predator. Whales do not scare me. What are you throwing?
Fucking dickhead.
Oh my god. Go catch.
I'm helping.
Fetch. Oh, look at that glowing wing. Yeah. Oh, maybe it just glows because that's where you're hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Bro, you were just wasting my time.
Well, it's beautiful. It's the whales. Whales are pretty. Wow. Monster Hunter, I'd assume it's prepping some sort of electric attack. Segmented Pool asks, have you played Iceborne? I have not. If I was gonna play Iceborne, I would need to play it with a dedicated group of like 3 people who all hadn't played it.
Yeah.
So it's been hard to set up. That could be a fun game for us, though. Oh, there's a fucking skull on its mouth. Jesus Christ. That spooked me. Oh, skeletons! Get it? Oh, that was spooky. Like, we were just like, oh man, look at it. Coming straight at us to end our lives.
Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch. I thought it was all over.
I mean, thought the big whale was gonna take you out. It mostly just, you know, did its thing.
Fragile's been in a coma
Whoa.
for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be
Need
able
so
to
many
bring her
water
around.
bears.
And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Isn't this a president's room?
Yeah.
Sam,
Don't
the fuck?
touch me.
You're
I
back.
don't like you.
Get off of. What is
Must
your
have been
deal?
one hell
What's
of
up,
a
bros?
journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level.
Oh,
Because
whoa.
of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
That's cute.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to Fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you
A
will.
heart.
Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of
Have
us.
the one metaphor.
Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
Then why kick me out in the first place?
Yeah.
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her,
you'll save the world. But you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
Can I die there? And then just
Move on. Yeah.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package?